As a reminder, we actually announced the winner of the Hot Toy figure giveaway today in a separate video, so be sure to check that video out if you want. There is a new round of the giveaway though, and something else that we'll be giving away, so stay tuned at the end of the video. In the writer's room for Avengers Endgame as well as Avengers Infinity War, one of the biggest questions lied around the Power Stone, and even more important than this, how the writers and directors were going to open Infinity War, and set the tone that this was Thanos' movie, and Thanos collecting all of the Infinity Stones. Today in an interview, the writers revealed to us the original opening for Avengers Infinity War, and told us that it's a whole lot different than what we actually got, with Thanos attacking Thor and Loki's ship. One of the major things that people suggested were missing from Avengers Infinity War was Thanos acquiring the Power Stone, as we get to witness Thanos collect all of the other 5 stones, but again we start off the movie with him in possession of the Power Stone. But it turns out this original opening scene would have actually followed Thanos on the planet of Xandar. Xandar being the planet where the Guardians of the Galaxy last left the orb or the Power Stone at the end of their first movie, with of course the Nova Corps. We've detailed in other videos that Nova was actually going to play the role of Bruce Banner, with him venturing to Earth and warning everybody about Thanos' existence and that he was now going after the stones. However, the character of Nova was ultimately cut and his story was given to Bruce Banner. But again today, the writers of Endgame revealed to us far more details about what was going to happen on Xandar, including this being the first battle and encounter that Thanos would have with the Guardians of the Galaxy, as well as their explanation why they ultimately decided to cut this scene. In the first iteration of the movie is when Thanos grabbed Gamora. I know in a movie that is 2 hours and 45 minutes long, it doesn't seem like we cut anything, but we had to cut quite a bit. We wanted every stone to have dramatic character ramifications. Vision has one in his head, Strange has one around his neck, Loki dies to protect one and ultimately fails. But originally, the opening of the movie was Thanos attacking Xandar, venturing within the vault and actually taking the orb, with the Guardians of the Galaxy arriving to try to stop him and his massive army, but of course failing. It was also going to be here where Thanos was going to kidnap Gamora, and not on Nowhere, although Thanos would have apparently brought Gamora with him to Nowhere. The writers of Endgame and Infinity War explain this sequence as sort of a bank robbery. As Thanos' army battles with the Nova Corps outside, he enters their headquarters in pursuit of the orb, eventually finding it and claiming the Power Stone, making it the first stone in the Infinity Gauntlet. Apparently then, the Guardians of the Galaxy were going to show up, and Thanos was going to handily defeat them using the Power Stone, within them capturing Gamora, and this being where that actually occurred, and this being the opening of the movie. But when asked why they decided to change this and open it with Thor and Loki and Thanos attacking their ship, this is what they had to say. Giving Thanos one of the Infinity Stones before the movie even begins gave the story real momentum. They then go on to discuss the ramifications of Thanos taking each of the Infinity Stones and the impact that it has on the characters. Again, with Gamora being ultimately the biggest one, giving up her life for Thanos to get the Soul Stone. But the writers thought that the sacrifice of the Nova Corps was not as impactful, and that the audience wasn't as connected to those characters as others, saying this: "So Xandar, you'd really have to feel for John C. Reilly or Glenn Close. Like the character moment wasn't as dramatic as the other ones unless we really sort of move stuff around." So again, the ultimate reason why they cut this was the ramifications for the characters and the impact on the story, as obviously we're not as close to those characters as someone like Gamora, Thor, or Doctor Strange. So it makes sense why they would want to start the story off on a different beat, and Thanos gaining more and more momentum, with the threat already being there of him having one of the Infinity Stones. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts about this, and what are your thoughts on this opening sequence for Avengers Infinity War and the original opening sequence? Would you guys have liked to see it, or do you agree with the filmmakers and like the original opening scene that we got with Thanos attacking Thor's ship? Again, today we just kicked off a brand new giveaway, and we'll be giving away digital copies of Avengers Endgame. To enter this new round, all you have to do is like this video, subscribe, turn on notifications, and tell me in the comments below what Marvel Phase 4 movie you're the most excited for. Thank you guys as always so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button to assemble and join our team, and have a great day.